get better.
It can only get better than me. It's going to get better than this.
You're right. This is the highlight of my day. It is.
For now.
With you. Yeah.
That's right. It's been a busy week.
It has been a busy week.
Yeah. So thank you to you guys all and all of our frontline workers. It's been a busy week, and we appreciate everybody.
Well, thank you for saying that.
Yes. Let's be the bearers of bad news about construction.
Let's talk about our favorite time of the season, orange cone season.
Ah.
I brought Lieutenant Rob Goodfellow. He's in charge of our patrol division, and he's on top of all these closures that are about to happen or have happened. So I thought we would talk about that because 74 is turning into a quagmire right now, and there's more coming. So
can we just call it a nightmare?
We can.
We can. Okay, that's great.
Yeah.
We're going to call it a nightmare.
Yeah, plan on spending some time and plan on slowing down.
So, as everybody knows, since about first of the month, you've been seeing the construction from about the 135.5 to the 122.5. Today they're starting to move everybody, all the lanes, so they're going to go into the eastbound lane, and it'll be down to one lane both ways. There will be no shoulder, so you know what happens if we have accidents. We're at a standstill.
So pay attention.
Pay attention.
Slow down.
Stay off your phone.
No distractions.
55 out there the whole length. So there will be one emergency pull-off somewhere between the 127 and the 129 on both sides. In case something happens, we can get them off and at least keep the lanes open if we're able to.
How long can we expect that?
November 20th.
Ooh.
This year, and then it starts all over again next year.
Christmas break, and then start over again.
Yep. And then again, April to November, and I think all of the project goes until November 2028.
I'm going to say three. Is it 2 years?
3 years, I think.
3 years, yeah.
26, 27, and 28. On top of that, Shelby County is having construction, adjacent construction from the 123 until the exit at the State Road 9 off-ramp. So
just stay off 74 if you can.
Yeah.
How about that?
If you're going westbound, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes. Eastbound should be good. I think it's all the way to the state line. Once you get past the 135, it's open. So.
And for those local residents, 421 is probably a better option.
Or back roads.
Yeah.
Find an alternate route. That
Yes.
is. I've already started that process. It just works better than the interstate
does,
right now. Yeah.
So there's been a lot of talk about these mobile radar units and cameras.
Let's talk about those.
Those have nothing to do with Decatur County. That is Indiana State, and they are manned. If they're out there, there's somebody in them. So don't mess with the cameras.
So yeah, they're taking a picture of your plate and sending you a speeding ticket.
Sending you some not nice mail.
The first one again is a warning, and when the second one you start getting fined. I have a family member that has received such notice.
Oh.
So we are aware of it as well. Now, it was not here in Decatur County. It was up in Indianapolis, but regardless.
They're active and it's happening.
They are. Yeah, absolutely.
Is there any it's 55 on the interstate, and you need to respect that because we have construction workers, and by all means respect that.
We've already had 3 serious incidents out on the interstate this year.
It's not so much about us handing out speeding tickets. It's about the safety of the workers. That's the important issue here. We want to make sure that they are safe in what they're doing.
And I know we whine about the construction, but they're trying to better the roads. It's not we're whiny, but it is for a good purpose. Yes.
Yeah. But we can live with an inconvenience for parts of 3 years if we need to.
We can.
To get a better interstate.
That's right.
Yeah. But if you do have the opportunity to meet one of my fine deputies or a state trooper, and you're in the construction zone, it's $439.50 ticket. And depending whether workers are present or not, you could have up to 8 points on your driver's license.
So don't be dumb.
Don't be silly.
Yeah.
Yes. It doesn't.
It's
honestly,
not
advantageous to go faster than 55 because
there's nowhere to go.
There's nowhere to go, and you're just going to create a problem.
Right.
Yeah. The 400 to me, because of the risk that you're putting workers at, I don't think that's enough. But that's just my opinion.
We do feel bad about it, but not that bad.
No, you're putting a lot of people's lives at risk. So don't speed.
Like I said, we've had 2 serious incidents. One just inside Shelby County where somebody hit the rear end of an actuator truck, and then we had one near westbound. They hit the actuator truck too. So and then we had one of the workers hit. So.
It is not worth someone's
It is
life.
not worth it, absolutely.
No. Slow
Luckily,
down.
nobody was seriously injured, but it had that opportunity. So on top of all this, on 74,
You can't bring him back anymore. He just.
But again, he's in charge of our patrol. He's on top of all this.
He's got it down. No, he does.
we have 421 being worked on starting in May, from State Road 46, Main Street,
Main Street.
all the way to Napoleon. They're replacing 6 culverts and bridges. Now, local traffic, there will be sections that will be open for local traffic at certain times, but as far as the whole stretch will be closed down for semi-drivers, and we will enforce non-local semi-drivers citations for going on county roads.
For the city of Greensburg, the first bridge is right there by 5 Points Tire.
Right.
Yes.
And then the one just a little bit south of that, a half mile
By
south of that,
Wilder,
a little down by Terra Road,
Yes.
Road,
Yeah.
Edgewood
Yes.
Acres. That one. So again, it's going to be a mess for our local residents.
But we're preparing people now. So,
Yeah.
I mean, that's part of what today is about, is we're preparing you that this is
Right.
coming. So plan ahead.
And frankly, we have talked to NDOT about putting more signage out as far as the detours on 74, because some people are going northbound on 3 trying to get on westbound 74, and that is closed. And there's a U-turn there right where the 4-lane ends and goes to 2-lane, and it's clearly marked no U-turn. So we are paying attention to that as well. Not that we want to hand out tickets, but it's not safe.
The safety, and I think that's what needs reiterated. None of this is because we want your money and we want to pull you
No.
over. It's the safety of everybody involved.
We
Right.
don't get the money from the citation, so it doesn't matter to us.
No.
It's just once word gets out and start hurting the pocketbook, people really start thinking about it, and it actually has an effect.
It does, yeah. Do we have an approximate date when 421 will start?
I think it was May 20th, but I'm not 100%. I know it was in mid-May.
Okay.
They'll
We're
let
getting
us
ready.
know.
That's right. They
The
will.
signs will go up first before they do it, so
So prepare now.
Yeah.
yes.
Do you have any other good news for us?
I don't have good news, but it's just some warnings.
Some reminders.
I love it.
It's planting season,
Yes,
so
it
let's watch out for our farmers also.
Slow down.
Slow down. Don't be in a hurry. They will try getting over for you.
That's big equipment, and you don't want to meet them on county road at an unsafe speed.
Be courteous. You can move over
Yeah.
easier than
Then they can.
the big equipment can.
Yeah.
So move off to the side of the road on somebody's driveway and let them by.
And they're not there to cause an inconvenience for you.
No.
They're just trying to do their job.
Absolutely. And we need them to do their job. We need what they do.
We are a farming community,
Absolutely. We got to be aware of that and adjust our driving for that.
and it doesn't help that you flip them off.
It does not. That
It
does
does
not
not.
fix anything, does it?
It does not. Watch the road rage. We've had several incidents, serious incidents this year with road rage. So all it does is get you in trouble.
Just simmer down,
Yeah.
and you'll get where you're going.
Leave early.
So again, with the weather getting warmer, it's motorcycle time as well. So we need to be careful at intersections. Double check 2 and 3 times before you enter that intersection. Make sure there's no motorcycles coming.
And we need our motorcycle riders to pay attention as well, right?
Wear their helmets, hopefully. Make sure the lights are on. Yeah, absolutely.
And slow down sometimes.
Sometimes you got to
Sometimes they get a little speedy.
Sometimes they do.
Yes, they do.
I got to meet a young man on a motorcycle here just recently on Lincoln Street who thought it was wise to pop a wheelie and drive for a little distance on a one-wheel motorcycle.
Oh,
So I had an opportunity to visit with him a little bit.
did you get to provide some education?
We did. We provide
It
some
was lucky it
education.
was the sheriff, not one of us.
But regardless, we can't be doing stupid things like that.
We want a safe summer.
Absolutely.
We want a safe summer.
Yeah.
On top of that, it's getting warm. So guess who's going to be out playing?
Children!
There we go.
And
the
school's
kids.
going to be out.
Yes. So we have kids that are on major roads, on highways. They do get out there. Can't watch them all the time, so please be careful and be cognizant of that.
Is that your list? That's it?
No, that's not
Oh,
it.
I was
Oh.
gonna
I'm
say.
just waiting, you know.
We were waiting to see if you had a comment.
Yeah.
No, I want the kids safe. I'm sorry, it's
Oh,
safe.
yeah.
All right, back to speed. When it starts raining, we're going to have a lot more accidents just like we do when it snows. So slow down in the rain. Can't see, you can't drive.
I'm finding a very common theme with all of our problems, aren't you?
Yeah, we are.
Speed.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And again, distracted driving, being on your phone is a major problem as well.
And it's illegal.
It is illegal.
It is. It's 137.50, I think.
So yeah, if we catch it, we're gonna meet you and give you some paper.
Educate them as well.
Educate them as well, yeah.
And
Because again, it does cause problems.
one of our grants is seatbelts and distracted driving coming up in May, so you'll be seeing a lot more of us out.
Increase the patrol, right?
Yep. It's Blitz 3, I think, in May. So we got guys out on the interstate doing blitzes right now, writing tickets or warnings, depending. We got to throw out a thank you to the Indiana State Criminal Justice team for
Yeah.
allowing us to have our grants for this traffic safety partnership that we have. We're in the middle of CHIRP 26, which is the grant.
Okay.
Comprehensive Highway Injury Reduction Program. And then we're writing for next year, which we're asking for more money next year to increase our patrols. So
And it comes down to keeping our community safe.
It does.
It's
It does.
not, again, it's not about you guys wanting to pull somebody over.
No.
It's keeping everybody safe.
we have
Go ahead.
we have a lot more important things we could be doing other than pulling people over, but that's also very important to keep
Well,
our community safe.
And again, we're going to be spending time out on 74, and hopefully, just us, the presence of us being seen there, will slow some people down, and that's worthwhile as well. Maybe we're not writing tickets, but if we're slowing people down just by our presence, that's a good thing as well.
You would be surprised on the number of people that pass us. All of my patrol people have marked vehicles, and to pass, I had a lady pass me at 91. the
Oh,
other
like
day.
literally not meet you and
No,
pass you.
in a 4-lane. Well, 2-lane.
At 91 miles an hour.
91 miles an hour come up behind me and pass me and didn't even pay attention that it was a patrol truck.
That's mind-boggling to me. And why does anyone need to be going 91?
And it happens all the time.
It does.
I'm not safe at 50, I don't think. Let alone 91. Just being honest.
Well, if we stop you, don't expect to get out of jail free card.
I know.
Yeah.
You've been just dying to take me. He's been dying to take me to jail. Thinks I should go through this process.
I think I've given somebody a ticket here for no seatbelt.
So, anyways, it's going to be a sunny day today.
No, we want everyone safe, and that is
Right. That's the
speed.
bottom line.
Speed and the distracted driving seem to be the two biggest factors when we talk about all of these things.
Right.
Speed being the number one, and reckless or distracted driving is definitely fast and upcoming as a problem.
Do you find it trends with a certain age group?
No.
It's
No,
everybody.
it's
It's,
everybody.
yeah, 60, 70-year-olds or 16-year-olds. Truthfully, the younger generation seems to be catching on with the hands-free better than the older generation.
It's
so,
that generation. They're more in tune with that.
right.
Absolutely. Yeah, the technology is their thing, and
Yeah.
And it's still mind-boggling to me to watch people, driving down the road with this cell phone to their hand and they're driving a 2026 vehicle that
when they don't have to, they
yeah,
can
they don't have to.
hook it up and not have to do
Bluetooth,
that.
right.
So, and let's talk about the blitz, because I think that's important for people. You're looking out for their safety. So,
Yes.
and then if they see you and they're on their phone and they throw their phone down, that doesn't count. Like it doesn't erase it.
That is not not pass go.
it doesn't matter if you're getting on Google Earth trying to put in your GPS or whatever, it says no electronic devices in your hands. So
So yeah, pull over the side of the road if you're trying to get directions. Punch it in and then go on your way.
and Google will do it for you too.
You just tell
Yeah,
it, Siri.
or that,
Yeah.
yeah,
Just say do
absolutely.
it. Yeah.
Yep. School zones, we're still having an issue, especially Lincoln Street, with people speeding in school zones.
And
that is clearly marked.
It's clearly marked, and it's been there for all of my life.
Yeah.
So there's no excuse.
We've had 2 incidents this week with people blowing stop arms too, unfortunately,
On school buses.
on school buses still.
And again, that's an automatic. There's no questions about that.
No.
You will be taking a trip to our facility, so for reckless driving. The sheriff has decided that that's
There's no forgiveness on that one.
none, 0.
Because those little kids getting off that bus, they have no.
They're just trying to get home for the
I
day.
could show you a video of last year where it had a video in the bus. The young man, he was 8 years old, was stepping out, and a vehicle went in the ditch and went around him as he was stepping out.
Of the bus.
And I mean, it made me sick to watch because of how close It was.
It literally a near miss.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Just be smart. People just need to be smart out there, right?
Well, and again, it was distracted driving.
Yeah. Not paying attention.
Yep.
On a phone.
Because the individual we did find out who it was, and they
got educated too.
got educated.
Well, and
Yes.
again, these buses have video, so again, it makes it easier
And
for us.
we don't have to see them. We can use the video.
Right.
If we can, we will.
No, absolutely.
That's evidence, so yeah.
So be safe this season. We're in
Slow
spring
down.
season. It's all, the motorcycles, the Jeeps, the whole shebang.
Right.
Just gotta be smart. Slow down. Stay off your phone
Wear your seatbelt.
and wear your seatbelt.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We will do our best. We do our best here, but we're telling people.
There's no
all the
doubt in my
people.
mind.
Yes. Like I said, 50's scary enough, let alone 91. Oh goodness. Anything else new and exciting happening in the sheriff's department?
We
We've been busy, but nothing major for us.
got a young lady that we hired that's in training right now.
Yeah, Gabby
We-
Shoemaker, she's in her FTO program. She's going to be a large asset to our program as well.
It's very exciting.
Very
It
young,
is.
very energetic. So we have a young man that's graduating the academy next week. He'll be back out on the road. He's been with us over a year, but
So we did have a retirement in Chris Helmick.
That's
Yeah.
right.
March 19th was his last day to work, and we're truly going to miss Chris because, he took the calls nobody else wanted to take and didn't complain about it. He by far served more papers than anybody else in our department.
he knew everybody.
That's the biggest asset. He knew all 25,000 people in Decatur County, knew him personally. If you needed to know where somebody was at, you go to Chris, say, hey, Chris, where is whoever? And he would know where to go.
That's such an asset too, and you knew it was an asset, but now that he's retired, like that leaves that
Right.
hole because it's
It does. Yeah.
Because that's not something you can train. That's something he's lived in this community all of his life. So
he just knew them,
He
knew
knew.
everybody. Yeah,
Good and bad.
but we wish him well as he
Absolutely.
starts his new chapter.
Right.
Yeah.
that means some of us are getting closer.
I think he's counting down the days. You think?
I think it's on his phone.
You think so? He has the little
I
celebration
don't
app on there,
think I
right?
know it's on his phone.
It's on everybody's phone.
Well, we all have to have something to look forward to.
Everybody else has Rob's retirement date on their phone.
Oh goodness, how do you do this every day with him?
It's fun.
It's fun.
It
It
is.
seems like it would be. Yes.
Again, I tell the young folks starting out, we've had a front row seat to things happening in Decatur County now, in our career, and you see the good and the bad, but it's a good, fun career.
The interaction you guys get to have as well. Yeah, the mayor was talking about like the community cookouts and those kind of
Yeah.
things coming up. Just being able to interact with the community and get to know each of you and know that you're a safe place.
Right. Right. And again, while I've got your ear, we want to promote again our app.
Yes, I love it.
Yeah, it's I've had lots of good responses on that, whether it's the weather updates or whatever you want to look up.
Request for patrols.
Yeah, it's a very good app for us to have.
It's so useful, and there's so many different things on there. When I had a little downtime, I was like, well, I'm just gonna, because I like to, see what all we've got, and I was like, it's amazing, it's great.
Mhm. Yeah, 4:30 every morning I go through it. I pull up on the app to see who got arrested the day before, and because I want to know that kind of thing. But again, like he said, if you want an extra patrol, you get on that app and send it out to us, and we'll keep an eye on your property if you're on vacation, whatever the case may be.
Nope, it's very good. You can go to your app store, whatever one you have,
Yes.
Apple or the Google Apps or whatever it is, and
Decatur
download.
County, Indiana Sheriff.
I think it's on our Facebook page.
It is
too.
on our Facebook page as well. Yes.
Yeah, it's it's a great app. I keep it on there, and the weather alerts I love because it flashes right on there, and I know something's
Right.
going on. So
Doesn't wake you up in the middle of the night, does it?
no, I don't let it ding at night.
Mm.
I don't really sleep a lot either, but so it's fine. It's all good.
Yeah.
The middle of the night, you got to check and see what's going on in the
Right.
world. Yeah.
And then lastly, again, I talk about this every time I come here, but our CIT program, Crisis Intervention Team, again, they're doing an outstanding job.
It's amazing.
It is. They're really providing resources to folks that need resources.
Your newest hire is on board already, right?
She is, Sarah Kelso, yes. And again, she's proven herself to be another asset to our program.
CIT has been great. It's been a great expansion throughout the community. I'm going to tag that on with the community healthcare clinics now offering
Yes.
mental health dates.
Mhm.
So our next one is going to be next Monday, the 20th, starting at 6 o'clock. So if you,
Yeah, Decatur County has more resources now than we've ever had. And if you need something to take advantage of, it's there to take advantage of.
Amazing to see the resources that have all come together
Yes.
to kind of wrap our arms around this, and I see growth every day in this program.
Nobody is bound by their own boundaries. Everybody's joining together to provide those resources.
Absolutely.
And CIT is not only mental health. I mean, they've come out and sat with us when we've had some traumatic events where somebody may have passed or gotten very, hurt. I think they went out last night with an incident. And just
They
be
really
with
offer
family.
support. I mean,
Yes.
that's and find you whatever the need may be, find that support resource for you as well.
Yeah.
And they take some workload off of, my road people, so they can actually be out and doing what they need to do also. So
And if someone is experiencing any kind of type of crisis, or you feel like you need that extra support, they can call dispatch and
Yes.
request that. Someone else doesn't have to do it for you, but you
Right.
can call and get that assistance.
And if you need transportation to wherever the case may be for help, we'll transport you. We'll take that out of the equation. It's not going to cause a problem.
I think this community has truly looked at all aspects of it, and I know we've been involved in however many meetings
Right.
across this, but we have just seen every aspect of the community come together to make sure that we're going to get people to where they need to be.
And again, other sheriff's department, I know Mike Eggleston's been to a couple other sheriff's agencies to see what we're doing, because our name is getting out there, and Mike specifically. But our name's getting out there that we're doing it the right way, and they're wanting to know how and why we're doing it. And we're making an impact on other communities inside Indiana.
We're leading by example.
Absolutely.
It's been very, very good. So, all right, guys. Well, thanks for being in this morning. I know it wasn't the greatest news you brought us, but we're well aware of what's going on now, and we need to know.
At least you're informed. ahead of
That's
time.
right.
sentence today is slow down.
Slow down, pay attention, stay off of your phone, and don't be dumb.
Because the last person you want to meet is Lieutenant Rob Goodfellow.
That's right.
And I like giving tickets.
Well, it's your job, right? That's what they trained you to do,
Right.
partly. It is Communications Week, right?
It is.
It is. Yes, we want to thank our communications, our dispatchers, because again, they do an outstanding job, and they just, they're behind the microphone. Nobody ever sees them. And sometimes they get forgotten.
And I'm going to throw a bone out here and say that they probably are the unsung heroes, because they get the calls that nobody else wants, and it's just amazing. The mayor was talking about how when there's a crisis going on, everything they're coordinating there. Now they may be yelling at us or cussing us out individually.
That's okay, though.
We have our differences.
Yeah.
They do a good job. I
They
mean,
do.
and they're going to be shocked that I actually said this. So
The other piece of that, and I say this about you guys and firemen as well, but when the call comes, whatever it is, you guys just go into action. You
Right.
know what to do, and they are absolutely no different, and they manhandle so many different things at one time.
And we rely on them to get information for us in the middle of events, and again, they're
Assets
still
to us.
they're still answering phone calls at the same time. They got 3 or 4 balls they're juggling up in the air at the same time, and they do an outstanding job.
Yep, we applaud them very much. So again, I know it's been a very busy week here throughout Decatur County. So for what all of your guys have been doing, thank you. And let's just simmer down for a few days here in
That'd be
Decatur County.
nice.
That sound okay?
That does sound good.
Okay. All right. Once again, 74. Just avoid it if you can.
Yes.
That's where we're at with it.
And if you're local, I'd stay off 421 or old 421 also. Find an alternate route.
Take a back road. Enjoy
Yes.
the scenes, right?
Slow down.
Yes. And then 421 South. That's coming in May.
In May,
So
yep. And that'll be all the way to Napoleon. And again, I don't know where it stops in Ripley County, whether you can get to Napoleon, but I would look for an alternate route there also.
okay. And Blitz is currently going on. So slow down.
We're
Stay
always
off your
got something.
phone. Don't speed. All the things.
Yep.
We're going to make you our poster child.
Let's do it. Let's do it. He's trying to get me to go to jail.
No. I
Well,
wouldn't
not
dare
go.
do that.
No,
We
but
can do that
the
with jail
process.
staff.
Probably not. They would say do something with her. Do something with that lady.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guys, thank you so much for being in
Thank
today.
you.
Have a great day. It's 9:01 here on Tree Country 1330.